Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Anna and I create this channel to help international dentists understand the US licensing process. Today's video is all about the differences between the US dental education system and international dental training. Whether you are just starting to explore your options or are already on this path, understanding these differences will help you plan for the journey ahead. I'll also touch on the common pathways, expected costs, and essential requirements so you can make an informed decision. Let's dive in. First, let's look at the traditional path to becoming a dentist in the US. Most dentists in the United States start with a 4-year undergraduate degree covering courses in biology, chemistry, and physics. Then they take dental admission test or DAT and apply to dental schools, which takes another 4 years. Dental school itself is split into two main parts: preclinical studies. In the first 2 years, students learn the foundations of dentistry, such as anatomy, pharmacology, and dental materials. This prepares them for the clinical work, which is the second part. The last 2 years are hands-on, with students treating patients under supervision to build practical skills. After graduating, students earn either a DMD or DDS degree. Both are equivalent and recognized across the United States. And then they get the licensing examinations to become general dentists in the US. Now let's talk about the international dental education, which can vary widely depending on the country. In many parts of Europe, Asia, and Latin America, dental training typically starts right after high school and lasts between 5 to 6 years. This means there is no requirement for an undergraduate degree, and students go straight into dental courses that combine preclinical and clinical training. One thing to note is that international programs differ in the number of clinical hours or practical training compared to US programs. Some international schools might not emphasize specialties or clinical procedures that are standard in the United States training. As a result, there can be gaps in training that may need to be addressed when you apply for US licensure. So what does this mean if you are an international dentist looking to practice in the United States? There are a few unique challenges to be aware of. US dental boards often require a specific number of clinical hours and hands-on experience, which some international programs might not provide. This can mean that additional clinical training may be required to meet US standards. Foreign-trained dentists usually need to pass additional exams like INBDE, the Integrated National Board Dental Examination, which tests clinical knowledge and scientific understanding aligned with the US standards. Then, since patient communication is a key part of dental practice, most programs require the TOEFL to prove English proficiency. Strong English skills are crucial for success in both patient care and academic settings. Understanding these challenges is the first step in preparing for them. And although these requirements add to the process, they're designed to ensure you meet the clinical and communication standards needed to practice safely and effectively in the United States. The good news is that there are plenty of opportunities for foreign-trained dentists. One of the most popular options is Advanced Standing Program, or ASPs, which are designed specifically for international dentists. These programs allow you to earn a US-accredited DMD or DDS in an accelerated timeline, usually 2 to 3 years, building on your previous education. Another option is residency programs like GPR, General Practice Residencies, or Advanced Education in General Dentistry, AEGD. While these programs may lead to limited or conditional license, depending on the states, they provide hands-on experience and additional clinical training. For those who meet specific criteria, there are also limited license paths in some states, which allow limited practice under certain conditions. This may not be a permanent solution, but can be a useful step for those with unique circumstances. Let's briefly talk about the costs involved in these pathways, as finances are a key part of planning. So advanced standing programs can cost anywhere from $50,000 to over $100,000 per year, depending on the school. Residency programs may be more affordable, and some may even offer a stipend, though this may vary. Additional exams and applications such as INBDE costs around $900 and the TOEFL around $200, and credential evaluations about $200 to $500 depending on the agency you use. When planning, it's helpful to create a budget and timeline for these expenses so you are prepared. Consider the timeline too. Applications can take several months, and starting early makes things more manageable. So, how do these educational differences impact your US licensing journey? Because of the differences in educational training in the US versus other countries, you are typically required to get an additional clinical training and coursework, which is perfectly covered in the bridge course as advanced standing programs that bridge the gap between educations that allow to meet qualifications for full or limited licenses and pass exams like TOEFL and INBDE. Knowing this helps you to choose the pathway that aligns with your skills, resources, and career goals in the US. So let's wrap things up. Here are the key takeaways. The US pathway is longer and includes a 4-year undergraduate degree plus dental school, while many international programs are structured differently. Be aware of the potential gaps in clinical training, language requirements, and additional exams you might need. Advanced standing programs, residencies, and limited licenses can help bridge the gap to US licensure. Licensing is a significant investment, so budget for tuition, for exam fees, and other costs, and allow time for the application cycles. This video covers the general overview, but stay tuned. Upcoming videos will dive deeper into each pathway and provide detailed guidance to help you take the next steps. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and drop any questions in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.